Hello children, welcome to Social Science. Today we are going to learn History Lesson 2 Post Mauryan India. In this chapter, we will read about the various kingdoms that came up after the end of the Mauryan Empire and invasions from the north. Shunga Dynasty. Brihadratha was the last king of the Mauryan kingdom. He was assassinated by his own general Pushyamitra Shunga. Pushyamitra Shunga founded the Shunga dynasty in around 185 to 183 BCE. Pataliputra was its capital. Ujjain, Mathura, Saket, Sanchi, and Kapilvastu were other major centers. Society of Shunga dynasty. Pushyamitra Shunga was believed to have been a follower of Vaishnavism. Pushyamitra and his successors revived Vedic religious practices and promoted Vaishnavism. During this period, Sanskrit became the court language. It should be noted that it was during this time the Sanskrit became popular. Pushyamitra persecuted Buddhists because he believed them to be a danger to the Vedic way of life. Pushyamitra was succeeded by his son Agnimitra. He is the hero of the great literary work Malavikanimitram written by Kalidasa, in which he has been referred to as Raja. By this time, Vidarbha had become independent of the Mauryas. Not much information is available about the kings who succeeded Agnimitra, since different historic sources mention different names. Some information is available about Bhabhadra and Devabhuti, the last rulers of the Shunga dynasty. The last ruler of the Shunga dynasty was Devabhuti. He was assassinated by his own minister Vasudeva Kanwa, who founded the Kanwa Dynasty. Next, Kanwa Dynasty. The Kanwa Dynasty or Kanvayana was a dynasty of Brahmin kings that ruled from 75 BCE to 30 BCE. The first ruler of the Kanva dynasty was Vasudeva. Vasudeva was succeeded by his son Bhumimitra. Bhumimitra ruled for 14 years and was later succeeded by his son Narayana. Narayana ruled for 12 years. He was succeeded by his son Sasaman, who ruled till around 40 BCE and was the last king of the Kanva dynasty. The Kanwa dynasty was ultimately defeated by the Satavana Dynasty. The Satavanas. The Satavanas were part of the Mauryan Empire but declared their independence after its decline. Simukha, the founder of the dynasty, ruled for over 2 decades before being succeeded by his brother Krishna. The Satavana kingdom mainly comprised the present-day Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Through their rule, the kingdom also partly extended to parts of modern Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka. The Satavana were one of the first Indian states to issue coins struck with the image of their rulers on the coin. The Satavana are also credited with establishing peace in the country after the constant attacks by foreigners after the decline of the Mauryan Empire. They played a crucial role in protecting a huge part of India against foreign invaders like the Shakas and Yavanas. The Satavana rulers were patrons of art and architecture. They built beautiful Buddhist stupa in Amaravati. They built great monument across the kingdom in Gandhara, Madura, Amaravati, Bodh Gaya, Sanchi, and Bhardur. Next, Indo-Greek Invasion. Afterwards, many tribes from Central Asia invaded North and northwestern India. Many of them were able to establish their own territories. The most prominent among them were the Indo-Greeks, the Sakas, the Parthians, and the Kushanas. The Kushanas. The Kushanas were originally from part of northwest China. They gained their entry into India through what is Afghanistan today. The Kushana Empire gradually spread throughout parts of Punjab, Rajputana, and Kathiawar. Ruler Kanishka. Kanishka is the most famous among the Kushana rulers, and his rule is recognized as a period in which the region flourished. He was known to be an able ruler and conqueror. Under his rule, the Kushana Empire extended from Kashmir to Benares to even the borders of Persia and Bactria. Life under the Kushanas. Kanishka launched a number of expeditions against Parthia to maintain the safety of his empire. He also waged wars against Kashmir and Magadha and successfully brought the territories under his empire. Religion. Under Kanishka's rule, the empire primarily followed Buddhism. Kanishka was a staunch Buddhist and firmly believed in spreading the faith across his empire. Buddhism was declared to be the state religion. His rule saw the construction of many Buddhist monuments such as stupas and monasteries in many parts of his kingdom. He sent missionaries to Tibet, China, and many countries of Central Asia to spread Buddhism, and also organized the Fourth Buddhist Council at Kundalavana near Srinagar, where Buddhism was historically split into the Hinayana and Mahayana sects. Records refer to King Vasudeva as the last great Kushana, and it was mentioned that he converted to Hinduism during his reign. Children, in this lesson we learnt society, religion, architecture of the Shunga dynasty, Kanwa dynasty, Indo-Greek invasion, the Kushanas, the rule of Kanishka. With this I conclude today's lesson. See you next class. Thank you.